To begin, we have pieces of salmon with seaweed puree. The fish is very fresh and a tangy puree balances the dish well.
Another one of the chef's gifts before we start the meal is a miso panna cotta topped with pickled mushrooms. The panna cotta is very flavorful with the salty and umami flavor to it from the miso. This is complemented well by the slightly sour pickled mushrooms. I ordered the Dungeness crab souffle as my appetizer. The souffle itself was light and airy, while the crab was meaty and slightly sweet. I also liked the caviar on top because it gave the dish a subtle briny flavor.
For the appetizer, I have a poached lobster with a Maltese sauce, which is a creamy sauce usually made with blood oranges. The lobster is firm and very sweet, which goes well with the light and creamy sauce.
For the main course, I have the duck dish. There's a braised duck breast, roasted duck, stuffed morel mushrooms, and black forbidden rice. All the preparations of duck are unique, and I especially enjoyed the braised duck breast because it is tender and juicy. The black forbidden rice is also good because it is creamy and nutty.
My entree is the rack of lamb and romesco sauce. This rack of lamb is fairly juicy, not too gamey, and has a nice smoky taste from the sauce.
The Chilean sea bass was perfectly seasoned, and the meat was flaky and buttery.
The beef tenderloin was also a unique dish because it had a bone marrow emulsion and the umami taste from both the meat and the mushrooms.
Semifreddo for you, my friend. Happy birthday to Panna.
To end the meal, I have the Hazelnut Semifreddo with textures of chocolate. The creamy Semifreddo pairs well with the crunchy chocolate bits, and I especially like the dark chocolate bits because it complements the sweetness of the Semifreddo.
This blueberry dessert is one of my favorite dishes so far because it has a firm breading-like texture. It's a pretty creamy dessert, but the berry jam and fruit pieces make it not too rich.
I enjoyed eating at Le Papillon because there was a variety of different dishes to choose from, each with unique flavors and textures. My favorite course was the duck entree because I was able to try 3 different duck dishes at once, and I felt very satisfied at the end of the meal.
I had a very positive experience tonight because all of the dishes were very well balanced and unique. My favorite was definitely the lobster because of how fresh it tasted. There were also some surprises such as the chef's gifts before the main meal and the coconut macaroons at the end.